This is a poem called Tight Places. I buy St. Vincent Millay's complete works for $2.50. The women she loved, the orgasms they gathered and endlessly discussed, are worth more to me than all her verse. I wonder if her approach to one discipline was as meticulous as it was to the other. When you were a boy, you would look out the car window, like you could see across the fields something I couldn't. The saddest thing my mother ever said to me. It made me happy. Should I be more careful with my words? Should I be less careful? I look at a stain on the ceiling, about 3 inches across, and think of the miracle of thousands of bats pouring like dark wedding wine through a fist-sized cave entrance. Who will listen with me to Mahalia Jackson singing, "You saw me crying in the chapel"? You, Hussein? You, Abdul Rahman? You, Sharif? 3 names on a roster of 14. Will you gather me like warm linens in your arms? Will you and your cousins iron me as Mary Sue's friends ironed the 100 tablecloths she bought for her daughter's wedding, knowing she has 7 more daughters to go? Will you convince me that despair is liberating? I swear the sun went down 4 times today, went down like a boxer and struggled back up all but once, amid a din in which cheers and boos inextricably tangled. Yes, I am lying, and like all liars, I am only interested in what is clear and what isn't. When Mahalia Jackson sings slowly, she makes even Joyce Kilmer's Tree sound majestic. Will you understand if I say that I sing gradually? Pizza on my shirt. Motherly bedspread on the bed, white chenille looks as tasteless as cottage cheese. Brown bruise on the ceiling, record on the stereo, ungenerous thoughts on my conscience. The last season feasts on the sky. I can hear its digestion. No need to spare the appetite, it won't be used again. I'll work on this poem tomorrow, Highway 46 instead of I-94, because Dad's too old to hurry. I try to remember which road into the woods, inconspicuous as the bat's front door, leads to John's cabin, which I walked to one night, 2 hours on unlit road. Will it be safe to tell Dad about my addiction when dementia robs him of the capacity to worry? Will he think I'm announcing the advent of a grandson? For now, I'm most concerned with this list of names, followed by test scores, the lowest 83, the highest 97. 6 hours a day for 6 months with these people. We reclined together in Adler Planetarium on a day when snow far outnumbered stars. We were bored at the Potawatomi Zoo in South Bend, even more bored than the animals. In the dark of the bus coming home from 6 Flags, Narong Shai's cheek roosted on my thigh. 14 people. I remember 3. After 25 years, all I can say is students are as innumerable as wonders of the world.
I led you something where you'll never look. I wanted to hide, so I wrote it in a book. I wait for you each night in my dreams, fully aware of how sad that seems, that seems. You left me something in our unmade bed. When I can't find you, I use that instead. You hid yourself like an extra key, only to be used in an emergency, emergency. I'm so tired of being cheerful, tired of pretending I'm not fearful. I left it where you're afraid to go, hiding in plain sight so everyone so tired of being cheerful, tired of pretending I'm not fearful.
At the Café Trieste by Harold Norse. The music of ancient Greece and Rome did not come down to us. But this morning I read Virgil's Eclogues, struck by the prophecy of a new era. A great cycle of centuries begins. Justice returns to earth, the golden age returns, he wrote 30 years before the end of his millennium, describing the birth of the infant God come down from heaven. Jesus was 19 when Virgil died at 89. Will the golden age ever come? Same faces throw up each generation, same races, emotions, struggles, all those centuries, those countries, languages, songs, discontents. They return here in San Francisco as I sit in the Café Trieste. O recitative of years, O Paradiso, sings the jukebox as Virgil and Verdi combine in this life to show this is the only golden age there'll ever be.